if everybody would kind of gather over on this side, well, don't do it here.
Come in through, please.
We do want to welcome you and thank you so much for coming. I know this is a special day. It's a special achievement for our community. When we started going through incorporation, and ever since that day, we have continuously said that one of the things we wanted to do was preserve our natural and cultural heritage. And this park today certainly will demonstrate that. This place is so special, and it's we never imagined that it would be like it is, and it will be even more beautiful in days to come. But I want to take just 1 second and say that the vision for this park came from our mayor. He had a vision that none of the rest of us had. He did the design, he led and organized the development of the park, and got people like Daniel West, John Dunham, Lee Reeser, and Jim Taylor involved, and then a lot of community people and community groups, the Dig-A-Bit Garden Club, the Eastover Civic Club, and we're just so thankful to everyone for causing this to happen, and we are so glad you're here today. At this time, the mayor will recognize our honoree and make some comments related to the park.
Well, it was not only my effort, but it was a whole group effort, and it wouldn't have come about if it hadn't been for Eloise's vision to begin with. This place has a little bit of a historical significance. As we found later, we found a millstone down here on the property, remnants of an old dam. So it is related to probably in the 1800s that people were using this property down here. We do have a vision, maybe one day putting a pavilion up here, and hope that that's going to come in the next year or so we can have outdoor events both for the kids at Armstrong and for the community center and for the community at large. I'd like to thank Daniel West. He's worked down here about every day, hour after hour. I think he spent more time down here than he did at home. Jim Taylor family, and Jim's worked down here and built a bridge that's beautiful in memory of his son. We'll comment on that in a little while. Individuals have donated trees, dogwoods and redbud trees, which we picked this year for our town tree, the redbud and the bluebird. We got bluebird boxes up as our town bird. So we're trying to relate all that into the park here. Dig-A-Bit Garden Club, Susan Ernst came out here the other day in the rain and finished doing some planting for us. The Eastover Garden Center, we appreciate what they did. Thurman Construction Companies did a lot of this story, and did a lot of work down here, and a lot of that was did free, and we appreciate what Thurman Construction did. A lot of people have a hand in what I did. If I left your name out, it was not intentional. But Eloise, I hope you're going to enjoy today. And at this time, I'm going to read a resolution. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. This is from the town of Eastover, Resolution of Gratitude, 2011. Whereas the many community services and charitable efforts of Eloise McLaurin Talley and the late VF Talley, longtime residents of the Eastover community and charter members of the Eastover Civic Club, are well recognized and valued by the town of Eastover and the surrounding communities. And whereas Eloise McLaurin Talley has a deep appreciation for the Eastover community's geological and historical heritage, and whereas Eloise McLaurin Talley's lifelong passion for improving the lives of others through beautification projects has been demonstrated through her lifelong efforts and generosity, and whereas Eloise McLaurin Talley has been instrumental to the development of the Woodland Park adjacent to the Eastover Community Center, and be it therefore resolved that the Eastover Town Council gratefully acknowledges the continued support of the town of Eastover by Eloise McLaurin Talley, and hereby declares this aforementioned Woodland Park shall be named in honor of Eloise McLaurin Talley and the late VF Talley, and shall be known as the Talley Woodland Park. And if y'all will clear the way, I'm going to drive her down to the park and y'all can follow in behind
Well,
us.
I just appreciate everything everybody is doing. I haven't done anything, you know. Well, you know, you just do what you can, and everybody has done that. And I'm just so grateful for our community that we've got a heritage here. And I appreciate this. I tell you, it's it's good to come up the hill and see this now. And to the community building. What we have, I think back Mr. Crawford, you know, when he was here, our minister, that he got out here and encouraged us. And it's just been a good, everybody working together. Not for themselves, but for the community. Good enough to cut it. You got it. Okay.
I'd like for the Jim Taylor family to come down here if they would.
Okay, just a second.
This tree has been preserved here.
I got two chairs. Anybody?
When this park, we started working on this park, Jim had a mission to build a bridge over this little stream here in memory of his son, Dale Taylor. And Jim came to me and said, I'd like to build a bridge, but I thought he was just something of a simple bridge. But Jim built this at his house and then brought it down here, and then we put it across the stream. So no construction was done here on the site. He did that at his house. But then we decided to make a connection up to East Armstrong School so the kids could come down here and do nature studies and see wetlands and the vegetation and the different animals are down here. We put in different bird boxes down here and things like that. So it'll be a real asset to Armstrong School. And I'd like to thank Jim and his family for what they did. The bench here is in memory of his grandson. And we've got more benches coming. They just haven't been made yet. We're waiting on to pick those up sometime in June, I think.
1st of June.
Yeah. Like I say, this park's evolving, but if you look up the hill and see how much potential we have in connection with the community center, I think we're going to really enjoy it in the future. Jim, you want to comment on anything?
I would like to say thank you for everybody's help. Mrs. Talley, we appreciate your contribution. Without your contribution, we wouldn't have been able to do this for our son and our grandson. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I don't feel like that I've done enough, because
You've done plenty.
I'm born here in the community, and my roots are here. And it's just something that you want to pass on to the next generation.
And our family is just proud to be part of it. We thank you.
Okay, and the beauty queens are already coming down here getting their pictures made, and we're probably going to have weddings down here and all that kind of stuff, so it'll be used in the future.
Placed here by family and friends in loving memory of our Dale. July the 15th, 1961, January the 2nd, 2010. And in doing this, every one of our members of our family has had something physically to do with this bridge. To include our family in Georgia, our son and grandchildren, I've sent pieces of this bridge for them to drill holes in by their name on it. And it's placed under the bridge. Under the bridge we have mementos of our family dedicated to Dale, thankful and adventure. And we even have we have a guard dog under there. The little dog died since Dale passed away, and she was cremated, and part of her ashes is under there in memory of Dale. We thank you.
Mrs. Talley, the students and teachers of Armstrong Elementary would like to say, thank you so much for this beautiful park and all of the educational opportunities that it will provide.
Well, I'm so glad. I'm so grateful to the community and for the children.
I know everybody wants to get a photo shot of this, so
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you.